kiri kyani kya La Liga kijja bya Batezi ebiki kyekyalemeraako naye balina ogiwummuza ku Messi just kyayagala tufiirwe both history and finance naye yalina owummula
Anfield, one of the most storied venues anywhere in the football world. I'm Derek Ray.
Kind of a clone version capture card. You'll see this particular one on Amazon or eBay under multiple names. I'll just show you a few of them right now. But Digit now is kind of a brand out there, and so maybe it's a little more trusted. I don't know. I understand that the exterior might look identical in many of these capture cards, but the components inside vary in quality. I understand this particular card doesn't have a heat sink, so maybe it could heat up and burn out if you're not careful, depending on which manufacturer. But this particular capture card runs for about $30 to $50, depending on what you can find. Now you might notice it has a 4K Ultra HD. Now that's just the pass-through. That is not the recording capture quality. Maximum capture is 1080p, and that really depends on the device you're using. If your device, let's say, some kind of gaming console doesn't do 1080p, you will not get 1080p. So this particular card comes with an HDMI cable itself. It has a nice little HDMI cable there. It has a USB cable. Now this is compatible with 3.0 USB, so you want to make sure that you have that capability on your laptop or computer. It's usually, if you have to plug in with a blue symbol at least, that is the 3.0 USB connection. And then we also have a nice little kind of user manual. This one's pretty good, actually. This one has fairly detailed instructions. Some of the other ones that I've seen online just come with pretty much like a little piece of paper like that. So at least the Digit now gives you a little bit more detail and reading. So this is compatible with Windows computers, but also Macs as well, if you're interested in a capture card for Macs, and also Linux and Android. It is compatible. And so looking at the capture card, you can tell it's in a little kind of metallic case here. On one side you have the HDMI input there. That would be from your device, either your gaming console or whatever you're plugging in, perhaps a camera or a video recorder. And then this on this side is your HDMI output. Now this would be to your TV. Let's say you're playing a game and you want to record it at the same time, but also see it displayed on television. This is where you would connect it to your television, and that is your 4K pass-through. Now, I don't believe that the pass-through is HDR. I think it's SDR, so just consider that when you're purchasing this unit. And so on the other side, you do have your USB port. You see the blue color right there, so it is a 3.0 USB port, and this is what you would be connecting to your computer. You also have a headphone jack and a microphone port as well. So let's connect this thing to our video source and see how it works. So one annoying aspect to this particular device is it only came with a 20-inch USB cable. So this might be fine for a laptop, but I'm using a desktop today, so all the devices will have to be pretty close to the desktop. A little annoying, but you could always purchase a longer USB cable. Just make sure that it has a color on it indicating 3.0. But now the HDMI cable, it is about 4 feet long, which is still, it may be long enough for your purposes, but if you want a longer one, you could also purchase a longer HDMI cable. So let's start with just testing it on the Switch. I have a Switch in its little container right here. We have the capture device, and we have the USB cable. So I'm going to just start by inserting the USB cable into the USB slot there. And then this is the HDMI. It's already plugged into the Switch, so I'm going to do the HDMI into the HDMI input, which is right there. Now, I'm not displaying this on a television screen, so I won't have an output to the TV screen, so we'll just leave that unplugged for now. And then at the back of my computer, I'm going to just install this with the USB 3.0 connection there. I can figure out which way it goes. There you go. So on my computer screen, you can see I have an icon here, OBS Studio, and this is the software I'm going to be using to capture the image from the Switch. Now, this is free software and that you can download. I understand you can also use other capture software such as VLC or AMCAP or others, but OBS is very well known and highly used and recommended. Okay, here you see OBS open, and basically all it's doing right now is it's screen capturing itself, so it's just multiple windows, just like the infinity windows. So what we need to do for our capture card is to designate a new source. So we're going to go down to this lower left under source and hit plus. So we'll hit plus there, and sorry about all the repetitiveness there, but then we want to go to video capture device. So we'll select that, and then here it's just naming a new device, and so we'll just go ahead and hit OK. And here you go. Right now it's seeing my Dazzle recorder, but you want to switch the device down to USB video, and that will be the capture card. So we'll go ahead and select that. And as you can see, the screen turned black because I do not have the switch on. So let's go ahead and turn on the switch, turn on the power. It starts warming up. And there you go. It actually sees the video streaming in from the Switch. And this is not a full video. This is actually the captured image of the video, as you can see here. But before we do anything else, we need to also add in sound. So we go down to the bottom, and it says capture only sound. We want to switch this to output desktop audio, so wave out. So we want to select that. I think I want to use custom and digital audio for USB digital audio. So that's what we want, and we hit OK. And now we should be all set up to start playing a game on the Switch. Okay, so from the screen we want to just hit the A button, so on our console there, so we'll hit A, and you can see we have an assortment of games here. We'll go ahead and hit Mario Kart Deluxe. And it's fine.
This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity.
Into the game.
And let's give credit to the defending. 30 minutes to go then. Crossing possibilities.
And there you go. It seems to work. It's in good, high quality definition. So this seems to work just fine. Perfect. So let's move on to a different video source. Let's go to a DVD Blu-ray player. So I do have a Sony Blu-ray player right here, and I did plug it in to the capture card via the HDMI cable, which is right here, and the USB cable is in my computer. I do have a movie inside the Blu-ray player. So there are a lot of issues with capturing and copying movies. I discourage you from even trying to copy entire movies. However, if you are a YouTuber and just want clips of movies, you can do that with this capture card. Normally, with a typical Blu-ray or DVD, there are securities in place that prevent you from copying content, but this capture card will allow you to capture the images through OBS or equipment software. Okay, so with the Blu-ray player plugged in, you just get a black screen on the OBS screen there, and so let's go ahead and turn on the Blu-ray player. And there you go, you see the Sony Blu-ray. You hear a little bit of static in the background, so that is indicating
Distributing it well.
at least audio. Hopefully it just be okay. Oh, there it goes, it disappeared. So wait for the Blu-ray player to load up.
Endo. Salah.
There you go, you get the main Sony screen. So let's just go ahead and start the movie Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And there you go, you get the introduction to the movie. So we are seeing some vivid video and audio, so it seems like it works pretty well. And I don't think I'll play the movie. Let's get to the main screen here. And this is the main introduction. So there you go. And we'll go ahead and stop it from here. Okay, I'm back to just my Windows screen capture here. I did want to show one thing. There is a little bit of an audio delay on the video recording, and I just wanted to show you one way to help resolve that. If you go to your desktop audio bar right here and select the little crank right here and go to Advanced Audio Properties. Here you can sync offset, you can adjust it. And so if there's a delay, here I have it set at negative 183 milliseconds, and that seems to sync up pretty well. 500 milliseconds is about half a second, and so you can kind of adjust it there and adjust this and try to get the audio sync with the video. So that's the only issue you might experience using the capture device. And there you go, that is the HDMI capture card that you see right here. It seems to work pretty well. I can't say that it's the best capture card for, let's say, gaming, streaming purposes, but it was only around $30–$35. This one, I think some of them go up to $50, but that's pretty cheap for a capture card that does high quality HDMI video and sound. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did like it, please hit that like button at the bottom of the screen, and even consider subscribing to my channel. I have many more videos to come.
I'll tell you what, not the outcome.